All right, shalom, shalom. Y'all with the non coming in. Fort Worth, Fort Judah. Down here once again to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. I'm on 10th and Lamar once again, another week. And let's start right off in these scriptures. Let's go and cut down to the nitty gritty. See, you got a lot of nonsense going on. Oh, starting off, last week I was talking to a lady who was sitting out here, Edomite, and she was trying to say that no one knew the time when he come because the thief in the night, which I had to correct her with that 2nd Ezra 9:1 and Luke 17:8-15, and she started to see it. And once the Edomite started to see it, something stirred up in her spirit and she had to get up out of here quick. See, a lot of you Edomites, you Caucasian white folk, when somebody say the end of the world to y'all and the beginning of who y'all call Christ, y'all know that's the end of y'all society, because y'all society is built off of rape, rob, and murder. Facts. I got that from Umar Johnson. I ain't gonna keep getting credit. So you know I'm gonna start right in it. So I come out here, a lot of y'all say, what gives me the authority outside of the Constitution? What motivates me? This is what motivates me. This Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms. Because you had Jonah, who got swallowed by the whale. He had a job to do in Nineveh. He tried to go somewhere else. So the Lord, whose name is Yahweh, his son name is Yahweh Shah, actually retrieved him and took him back to Nineveh. Jeremiah had to prophesy in the Babylonian Empire. Isaiah had to prophesy, what's that, in the Assyrian? Yeah, I think the Assyrian. All of minor prophets, which ain't no such thing, but I'm just saying it for clarification's sake for y'all to understand. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and pestilence. So that's what I'm out here to highlight, because a lot of y'all think that this is a hate speech. No, this is a truth speech on what's going on right here in Babylon the Great. We just never really used it before. The prophets which prophesied of peace, which that's what Trump told you guys, we're going to make America great again. Well, how them trade wars working for you? Because I said it last week, I'm gonna say it again. Now since Trump, the businessman, then levy all them trade agreements against the other countries where he putting restrictions, they going around American money. Venezuela just dropped the American money. If you know about the petrodollar, you'll know that American, through the Bretton Woods conference, that's how the American dollar got established from the British pound. This is history. This ain't a mystery. See, and because of the downfall of America, your own leaders are undermining your own money. That's why it's getting so hard out here, because y'all say inflation. Well, wait till y'all get a hold of hyperinflation. Because 2008, you had the financial crash. The last time that happened was in the what? In the 30s? That's why you had something called the New Deal, which that was under Kakenomics, which actually inflated the country with jobs through the federal government. But now since y'all put all them restrictions on the government from that time leading up through Reaganomics, you have a shrinking of the employment system here in America. So if you're wondering why ain't no jobs around here, outside of the small glimpse of history that I just gave you about economics and business forecasts, because you had Trigonomics, then you had Reaganomics. They know this in your business schools. They teach it to them. They know about what I'm talking about in the federal building right here across the street. The prophets which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, Then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him. So that's all we waiting on. Because I told you what I'm up out here to speak about. So we're going to see if what your pastor's talking about is right, or what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah talking about is right. Let's keep it moving. I'm going to have to keep this open. Real quick, I dropped some jewels on y'all real quick. Okay. Because see, a lot of our people, the blacks, like the Native Americans who I came out here for, a lot of y'all finna get caught up in this economic forecast. Why? Because y'all doing this. We're not saying don't work, but I'm gonna tell you what the scriptures say. This Ezekiel 11 and 10. You shall fall by the sword. That's why you got something called Black Lives Matter. That's why you have the illegal imprisonment of the Mexicans, thanks to your President Trump that y'all all voted for. So y'all partaking in that sin. I don't vote, so I didn't partake in that sin. Y'all partaking in that sin. A lot of y'all want to play this Democrat and Republican. Well, what's the difference between Pepsi and Coke? You get the same economics. You shall fall by the sword, and the only ones that's being and bringing out these groups like the Black Panther Party, the Black Lives Matter, and the Northern Kingdom, y'all getting it too. Thanks to Fast and Furious under Obama, thanks to the ICE department that they got now. Because see, Obama flushed y'all out. You illegal aliens, which I don't know how you illegal on your own landmass that belongs to your ancestors. But they call you an alien because you're supposed to be foreign. So now you have been flushed out due to vote for Obama. Now Obama told you due to the DREAM Act that he was going to allow you to stay here in America, which opened you up to racist Trump, which really Trump is only pushing white extremist identity. That's what he pushing. And they showing you through what? They strong arm of the law, the patty rollers, AKA the federal, local, and state judicial police force. Facts. A lot of y'all don't want to hear this, but you're going to hear it today. Ezekiel 11 and 10. You shall fall by the sword, and I will judge you in the borders of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. So why is the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans getting it the most here in America? The last hired, first fired? Why is them statistics reign supreme? Where they call it black on black, Latin on Latin crime, or gang violence? Why do the other nations come here? The Moabites, the Chinese, the Japanese, Elam, the East Indies. Why do they come here to this country 2 generations in and make it over to blacks, Latins, and Native Americans at these executive jobs? Why is that? Because you are actually being judged in the border of Israel. You don't want to be an Israelite. You want to be where your conqueror gave you. Whether you are African American, whether you are Mexican, whether you are a Native American Indian, which means backward savage, by the way. If you call yourself a Dominican, you calling yourself out to Saint Dominic, a guy came over there and conquered you. We can go on and on with this. Yeah, we know y'all don't like to hear black men raise their voice, but you're going to hear Yahweh Shah. Is this his word and it's going to come out? That's why I say when he spoke like many waters, bass in his voice. Not like Satan, all nice and calm and, hey, good morning. Meanwhile, you plotting and figuring out how you gonna uproot our community. No, ain't no good morning. Ezekiel 11 and 11. This city, because America is a great melting pot city. This city shall not be your cauldron, neither shall you be the flesh in the midst thereof. Right, meaning I'm not finna push y'all agendas. The LGBTQ community agenda, which y'all piggyback the LGBT community off Black Lives Matter, off the NAACP. off of affirmative action, which who made more off affirmative action, or who benefited the most off affirmative action? The Caucasian white woman, that's who. Because she was considered a minority too, a double minority. And our women did too, the blacks, Blacks, and Native American women. That's why they walking around here all being secretaries and whatever you want to call. And now she's the career woman. I seen that at my last job, man, before I moved here to Fort Worth. That the Latin was sitting in the Indian style with Esau, the Caucasian cave dweller, caveman, sitting over her. I wish I seen that. I wish I'd have took a picture of that. That disturbed me though. And she was sitting humble like a child. That's because you have made yourself the flesh thereof of this place. Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but I'm not pushing none of y'all agenda. I'm not pushing no rap agenda. I'm not pushing no fashion agenda. I'm not worshiping who y'all call Christ, which is nothing but white supremacy. Matter of fact, let me get my sign, man. I'm starting to get pissed. Let me show y'all white supremacy. I ain't pushing none of this. Y'all can forget about it. Well, I start here. See that? Let's start with this sign. See, all of the abominable food that the Blacks, Latins, and Native Americans was told not to eat, that catfish, that pig, that lobster, that crab, I'm not pushing that agenda. So I'm not doing like the churches do and say, oh, the law is done away with. Then let me see you wear a dress then, since the law done away with. Let's see what other agendas they got on here. This my agenda list right here. This is what Esau, the white man, want us to push. White supremacy. See that? He wants you to worship him, and he put himself up as Yahweh Shah, which we know who that really is now. And all of these, and what else we got down here? Or he wants you to, well, I get into the money later. See that? Or he wants you to be a sports athlete, or he wants you to dance and entertain him. See that? You Blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, that's all you use for here in America. To work and entertain your conqueror. I'm not here to entertain him. I'm here to tell him that his kingdom has come to an end. And he's looking at it. Me standing out here with this sign is a reminder of the elite of them. And the secret society, those of y'all who in these secret society, I mark the end of y'all society. What else I'm not pushing? Yeah, Odell Beckham with that leprosy hair. I'm not pushing none of that. These false religions, see that y'all want us to push? Where they all at? Here they go right here. Either they want you to be a rapper under the Baphomet, or they want you to do some Hindu god like what's his name? Russell Simmons. See that? Which is nothing but a Elam god. Buddha. I'm not worshiping no Ishmael like the Arabs. I'm not worshiping their God. I'm not pushing that. And I'm definitely not pushing no Caesar Borgia, which is Jesus. I'm not pushing any of those. And what's his mother? Mary. Which is actually Semiramis. Let me show it to y'all. See that's Semiramis. I'm not pushing any of those things. I'm out here to push the truth of what the Bible actually says. And look like to me it's the end of y'all society. I'm gonna keep saying that too. Yeah, see that? I got American Holocaust out here. See that? That's what I'm pushing. The remembrance of what happened. See that? The Roman Empire, go back to you Edomites. Y'all know y'all forefathers. Y'all quick to teach us about the Roman Empire. But we're gonna see what that book say later. All right, where else I'm at? Keep this train. Let's keep this gravy train moving. Ezekiel 11 and 12. I'll start over at 11. This city shall not be your cauldron, neither shall ye be the flesh in the midst thereof. But I will judge you in the border of Israel. And them Edomites part of some witchcraft too, because every time they go past, I kind of get on the defense. And they ain't no threat. That's how I know that their spirit is involved in some type of witchcraft. But that's all right, because I'm going to reflect my spirit on their ass next time they walk past. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, For ye have not walked in my statutes, neither executed my judgment. Right, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua told his mans, the blacks, Latins, Native Americans, to get out on the street corners and proclaim your liberty. Right to your enemy face. Now y'all want to convert and dress like them and walk like them and talk like them and act like they're your friends until this race riot kick off. It's the reason why the NRA is the biggest here in Texas for a reason. It's a reason why Ted Cruz gonna win. It's a reason why Trump was here, what, yesterday or day before yesterday? This is a good old boy state. Y'all better stop playing. It's a reason why this was the last place to actually let free their slaves, so-called. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, for ye have not walked in my statutes, neither executed my judgment, but have done after the manner of the heathen that are round about you. And I just got done explaining what kind of partaker are you being by being around the heathens. See, and this go way back. Cause see, we gonna get on Ammon too, and Moab, which is the Chinese and Japanese according to the Bible. We're gonna get on them too. Cause right now they think that Yuan finna be the next superpower. No, you not. I don't care how much money George Soros give you. And that's why he almost got blown up, the billionaire. Exactly. Because what? That white dragon society, the Chinese secret society, they're coming to get y'all. Because why? They washing out the old order. That's what's happening. So it's an internal struggle fight going on with the elite secret societies right now, man. They trying to take each other out. Oh, I know about it. We gonna speak about it too. We ain't letting nothing slide. Where I'm at. Amos 1 and 9 on y'all. Take it to 15. Because we're gonna do some history today. What the Chinese and Japanese did. What have they not done? Have you ever heard of? Well, I'm gonna get it. Let me get it. So y'all know. They gonna get it too, but they ain't never done nothing to me yet. That's because you don't know your own history. It's Amos 1 and 9. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyre, them Africans, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because they deliver up the whole captive to Edom, and remember